So then, if you kill the Satan completely, you have no purpose of life. Like your life has no purpose, or in the Messianic era, when the Satan is destroyed completely, what's going to be the purpose of life?
Because then we can serve Hashem in a different way. Once the Satan his job will be destroyed. He will no longer have the role of putting obstacles in front of us, because that will no longer be part of the reason for the world. We're no longer going to need to fulfill mitzvot and overcoming our desires. At the time of Mashiach, the Satan will be relieved from his role, and we will have also a different role. We're going to be able to learn Torah that we cannot learn now. It's not available to us. We're going to be able to have a certain closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we cannot have at this point. We'll have also, our role will change. Our role will change. It's not that our purpose it changes. It's that our role of how to fulfill our purpose always remains the same, which is to serve Hashem. That's our purpose. As long as the soul exists, their purpose is to serve Hashem. And the key is to understand that you need to find a way to serve Hashem under all circumstances. Meaning, if Hashem gave you money, you have to serve Hashem with your money, by using that money to publicize Torah. If Hashem gave you sickness, then you have to find a way to serve Hashem through your sickness, by overcoming that pain and still studying Torah and using that as an influence to encourage other people. Listen, I studied even though I was sick. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? Taking that sickness with happiness. Why? Because you know that somehow it's good for you. Using that sickness to your advantage as a way to serve Hashem. If Hashem gave you a wife, use that to your advantage. Serve Hashem through your wife. Bring tzaddikim to the world. Bring tzaddikot to the world. Don't just have it for looks. If you have a husband, serve Hashem with your husband. How? By encouraging your husband to learn Torah, because that way there's more mitzvot. He's going to teach you, he's going to learn himself. The kids are going to know Torah. You don't have a husband? Serve Hashem that way also. Why? By saying, Hashem, no matter what you give me, I'm going to serve you no matter what. If I'm single, I'm going to serve you to the best that I can. If I'm married, I'll serve you to the best that I can. Whatever tools you give me, I'll serve you to the best that I can. The problem is, Rabotai, is that we fall for our own trap. Sometimes the Yetzer Hara doesn't even have to do anything. Sometimes the Yetzer Hara simply is just sitting there watching us fail ourselves. Why? Because we don't want our role. We want somebody else's role. What is that like? Somebody one time was a very rich guy, used to give money to different parts of Torah, Talmidei Chachamim, Kollels, and so on and so forth. But one day he decided, that's it. I've worked enough, I made the money, I'm going to go learn now. That's it. He decided, from now on, I'm going to be a Talmid Chacham. And all day, all night, I'm going to learn. And he started going to shul, and he's learning, and he's learning, and he's learning, and he's learning, and he's learning. He stopped working. Now he stopped working, you can't give tzedakah anymore. So, he stopped learning, and he's learning, and he's learning. A little bit of time passes, the community starts to feel it. The Avrachim weren't getting any money anymore from this guy. Of course, Hashem sends it in different ways, but it was supposed to come in a certain way, it's not coming in a certain way. But this guy feels he's a tzaddik. He's a tzaddik. Why? I'm learning Torah now. Short period of time passes, it comes to Yom Kippur. Everybody prays, everybody's crying. Now it's the break of the day. Comes the break of the day. It's usually like an hour or two break during the day before you go to Neilah and you finish the prayer for Yom Kippur. So during that break, some people study, some people rest. This guy, tzaddik, he's learning and he's praying in a shul. He's proud of himself. Why? 2 months ago he was a businessman. Now he's Talmid Chacham. Talmid Chacham. He's only learning. Comes the Chafetz Chaim, looks at him and says, why are you wasting your time? You're not going to go to Gan Eden anyway. What? Rabbi, no, I'm learning Torah. We're not learning Christianity. I'm learning Torah. Well, I'm trying to be Talmid Chacham. He goes, you're a thief. No, Rabbi, I'm learning. I'm trying to do true. Everything's good. What? No, you're a thief, you. Why am I a thief? He says, listen, you've already spent the last 40 or 50 years being a businessman. Now you learn a little Torah during that way. You did mitzvah during that time. But most critical, you were also the gvir. You were also the guy that financed the Torah, the mitzvot of the community. The kola was depending on you. A few avrechim were depending on you. You are the guy. You are the guy that everybody knew. Oh, there's a new thing. The guy needs money for the chag. Go to you. Guy needs money to get married. They go to you. Now you all of a sudden decided, no. I don't want to be the funder anymore. I want to be Talmid Chacham. That's not your role in life, my friend. Hashem gave you money. Hashem gave you a business. That's your role in life. Use that role to serve Hashem. No one says don't study. But you're not allowed to suddenly just stop and abandon 20, 30 families that depend on you because you suddenly want to be Talmid Chacham. But if you continue, no problem. I'm just letting you know, in Shamayim, they just count you as a thief. You're not a tzaddik. Why? Because you're not serving Hashem with the tools He gave you. He gave you tools, you serve Him with those tools. That's the problem sometimes, Abutai. Sometimes we think that we're too clever. We want to do something else. We want to get out of our own. No one says don't study. No one says don't work. No one is saying things. But you have to know your role. You have a role in life. You have a gift. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you a gift. Probably more than one. Probably more than two. Probably more than five. Each one of us has certain gifts. Each one of us has certain talents. Each one of us has certain things. Whatever you have, use that to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Don't use his skills. Use your skills. Don't use his money. Use your money. Don't try to be something that you're not. You got something, you got a certain position, do that. But serve Hashem through that too. Don't try to be, unless what you're doing is not allowed. Obviously, if you're doing something that's not allowed, obviously that's not what Hashem wants. I'm talking about if you're doing something that's allowed. If you're doing something that's allowed, serve Hashem that way. But the point is, Rabotai, is that many times people fail not because they weren't given the tools, not because they weren't even given the knowledge. It's that they misuse the gifts that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives them. They misuse the gifts they give them. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave them a voice, and instead of being a chazan that's going to encourage the keilah to pray in a beautiful way, in a nice way, what do? They want to be a singer for some rock and roll band. They want to be a rapper. They want to bust some rhymes, so they get a bling bling on their hand. They could act like 50 Cent. They want to do that. Hashem gave you a voice, not to be a goy, not to be an idol worshiper. Hashem will give you a voice to honor Him with that voice. He gives a woman looks, gives her beauty. What does she do? She wants to show it to every average Joe, instead of honoring her husband, letting him know you're the only one that's allowed to look at my beauty. That's it. The best everybody else can get is just my face. That's it. No one else is allowed to see anything else. Oh, instead of using that beauty as a gift that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave her and to give her husband, what does she do? She gives it to every schmo in the streets. Everybody can see it. Every schmo can see it. Every Jose can see it. Every Joe can see it. She's misusing that gift. A guy was given a gift of gab, the ability to speak. He speaks shtuyot, he lies, he cheats, he manipulates people. He makes sales of fake products. So, you have to use your gift appropriately. You have to use your gift appropriately. But again, it's very, very important to know, number one, who you are, but also have somebody confirm it with you. That's why the Mishnah in Avot says, already the 6th Mishnah, in the first Perek, Aseh lecha Rav, make yourself a rabbi. Why? That rabbi is going to direct you, and that rabbi is going to let you know whether you're going in the right path or the wrong path, whether you're being honest with yourself or you're simply living an illusion. I have at least one Mashiach per week now. One Mashiach per week sends me a text message. I don't go along with the show. I let people know that they're delusional. I let people know that they're sick mentally. Or I just completely ignore them. I don't play along just to see what they say. Maybe it's true. That's complete nonsense. But people are so delirious sometimes that they literally think of themselves as Mashiach. They don't know Aleph Bet, but they think they're Mashiach. They don't know what the Shas is. I've said Shas 5 times in this lecture. They still have no idea what I'm saying. They have no idea what the Shas is, but they think they're Mashiach. Sfat HaKodesh, they already get into a stump in Bereshit. The first word, they're not really sure. What does it mean? Why does it start with a bet? Why is it A? Why is there A? What? Where? They're not sure what to do. They don't know Halachot Shabbat. They don't know anything, but they think they're Mashiach. Why? They don't like their role in life, of whatever that role is. They want to be the leader. They want everybody else to follow them. They want everybody else to just do whatever they say. This is a delusional person. It's like a person that's a drunk. And we have to not be drunks. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have our Torah, we have our laws, we have our obligations. Each person needs to follow what the Torah says. Use your gift, use your talents. Don't try to do something else. I also have this issue where every other day somebody tells me, I want to be a speaker too. I want to be a speaker also. I watch a few of your shiurim. I watch Rabbi this, I watch Rabbi that. I want to be a speaker too. Why are you announcing it to me? I don't know. But people tell me, I want to be a speaker also. Okay, be a speaker. Then what, you need permission for me? Go be a speaker. I want to be a speaker. I want to be a speaker. Okay, be a speaker then. Yeah, I want to do Kiruv. Okay, go do Kiruv. What do you mean? What am I, the Kiruv organization of the world? What do you, there's no license? Well, go do it. Do it. Go. Go do it. Oh no, but it's hard. Oh, really? Thanks for letting me know. Oh, how do I get people to come? Can you send people to me? How do I get funding? How do I get this? How do I get that? What do I work for you now? I want to be a speaker. I want to be this. Can you organize an event for me? People are delirious. People are simply delirious. One person told me a few weeks ago, if I was a speaker, I'd do a much better job than you. Wow. I said, perfect. I'll invite you to be a speaker. Go be a speaker today. Go. Go for it. Nah, I don't know if I want to do it though. People are simply delirious. They're simply delirious. They always want what somebody else is doing because they're not happy with themselves. This is a mind that's empty of Torah. Use the tools you have, use the Torah, and fulfill your purpose that way.